In today's video, I'm going to show you how you can have a slow and peaceful Christmas. As I was born on Christmas Day, I consider myself something of an expert in the matter. So grab your cocoa and stay tuned for Christmas magic. My name is Kat. Welcome to another slow living video. The first slow living idea for Christmas is to bring nature inside. My favourite kinds of Christmas decorations are natural ones. I'm talking real fir trees, holly, wreaths and mistletoe. In the winter season, when so much in nature seems dead and dry, bringing some greenery inside is a gorgeous reminder that spring will come again soon. One of my favourite Christmas traditions is going to pick a real fir Christmas tree with my dad. Nothing smells quite like Christmas to me like a real pine. If you aren't able to get a real fir tree, another fun idea is to go for a walk in nature and forage for leaves to use for a homemade Christmas wreath. Do, of course, make sure you respect the environment and do this sustainably. On this theme, the second idea is to make your own Christmas decorations. This is a delightful activity to do with your kids, or if you don't have kids, just for your own personal joy. Some ideas include paper snowflakes, citrus garlands, odd earring Christmas baubles, string light lanterns, and so many more. I'll leave some how-to links down below for you to check out. This is a great way to recycle creatively, and it might just save you some money. I can't tell you the number of times that I've been up past midnight on Christmas Eve doing panicky last-minute Christmas wrapping, or worse, at the supermarket round the corner doing last-minute Christmas shopping. So we come on to our next slow living tip, which is to plan ahead and do what you need to do a little bit at a time. This year, I made sure to take some time creating a Christmassy bullet journal spread to keep myself organised. So if you're a lists kind of person, this is right up your street. I've also managed to do a little bit of Christmas shopping and wrapping each week to make sure that I'm well rested in the lead up to Christmas and able to fully enjoy the day. The most peaceful Christmas day is an organised one, so try not to rush the decoration process, the cooking process, the shopping, the wrapping, any of it. From the beginning of December, my family and I have been decorating a little at a time to draw out the Christmas season and build up the Christmas magic as we go. It's also an idea to prepare or cook parts of your Christmas dinner in advance, freeze it and defrost it on the day. I promise you, no one will notice. If by chance it's feeling like it's too late to plan ahead and the thought of Christmas is making you feel anxious right now, I encourage you to stop and take a deep breath. I spent my first Christmas in a hospital, and I'm pretty sure it wasn't the most comfortable experience for my mum either. It's all good. Just because it isn't a perfect Christmas doesn't mean it can't be a good one. Number 4 is to schedule in quality time with loved ones and plan life-giving activities to do together. I feel like it can be so easy to take loved ones for granted, especially in a busy season and if you live together. When I was little, quality family time and fun events at Christmas just seemed to happen naturally, but I've since realised that there was almost always a kind adult behind the scenes who made the magic happen. Intentionally logging times in your calendar to slow down and spend quality time with friends and family is essential for maintaining healthy, thriving connections. I heard a lovely idea on the Calm Christmas podcast by Beth Kempton, which suggested going out of your way to do at least one really special thing for each of your loved ones in the lead up to Christmas. This can be anything from taking them out for a coffee to writing an appreciative note for them to find. Sadly, due to the pandemic restrictions, I won't be able to spend Christmas with my grandparents this year, so we've had to be creative and they'll be coming round on Christmas Eve for mulled wine in the garden instead. We are a family who love to bake, and that brings us on to point number 5. Taking time to do some Christmassy home baking is a lovely way to unwind and fill your home with the scent of aromatic Christmas spices. Every year, my mum makes a Christmas pudding a month in advance and soaks it in rum every week until it is ready for eating on Christmas Day. I adore baking myself, so this Christmas season I decided to make and decorate gingerbread men, which, weirdly, is the first time I have ever actually made them, but it's never too late to start new traditions. Speaking of, I would love to hear what Christmas traditions you have. So let me know in the comments below and we can all share in the wholesome Christmassy vibes. For me, baking is my way to get me time, which brings us on to our 6th slow living idea, which is to take some time for you. We have a word in Scotland, coorie, which means to snuggle into a safe place. In the dark winter months, sometimes we need to do this for ourselves. To coorie into a safe place where we can reflect on the year, grieve the tough times, and allow for new embers of hope for the future to glow once more. This season can be beautiful and magical, but it can also be stressful and difficult, especially if you've had a rough year or lost someone recently. So, taking some time to acknowledge these things and let go of the image of a perfect Christmas can help us to enjoy the day for what it really is. An imperfect, wonderful day with imperfect, wonderful people, eating good food and having a laugh. Some other ways that I like to take me time include journaling my feelings, painting, and giving myself home spa treatments. I'd encourage you to think of ways that you can coorie in this year. Forget the post-Christmas New Year declutter. Let's bring in the pre-Christmas declutter. Okay, maybe don't completely forget the post-Christmas New Year declutter, but with birthday and Christmas combined, I tend to end up with a bit of a mountain of gifts, which can feel a bit overwhelming if I haven't made space beforehand. So, go through your home and let go of everything that you don't personally find to be useful or beautiful. The great thing about decluttering at this time of year is that you may find some items in good condition that you can re-gift, and there you go. You've saved yourself a pretty penny. The Christmas season is also a prime time to sell things online, so you may make yourself some money as well. Before I get into the 8th slow living idea for Christmas, do make sure to like the video if you're enjoying it, and subscribe for new content on slow living in the weeks to come. It's time to embrace childlike joy. Right where you are, I want you to think of your happiest Christmas memory from childhood. Got it? Great. Now, What is it about that memory that made it so special? Are there ways that you can bring that into the present in a way that makes sense to where you're at in life right now? Of course, we can't relive the past, but it can be fun to consider ways that we can reclaim Christmas joy from our childhoods. Or this could be the year to embrace joy by making new traditions. Whatever the case, I hope that you find some childlike joy and fun and calm this Christmas, especially after such a hard year. Remember to drop a comment down below letting me know what your Christmas traditions are. But until next time, it was lovely to have you here.